All right, so in this video, I'm going to be doing a comparison test between the Galaxy Buds Pro and the AirPods Pro. And I'm just gonna break this up into different categories so it's a lot easier to follow along. And I'll try to award one of the earbuds a, I guess, crown, or if it's going to be even. So first off, I wanna talk about what I wanna start off with first is the release date. So the AirPods Pro actually came out a year and a half ago. I want you guys to keep that in mind. I feel like whenever I watch a lot of wireless earbud comparisons, they're always comparing it to the AirPods Pro. So just keep in mind that this is a year and a half old product, and I do believe a next iteration of AirPods are coming out. But with that out the way, are colors. Colors goes to the Galaxy Buds Pro because it does come in silver, black, and violet. It's like phantom colors. But the AirPods only come in white. I have mine wrapped, but I do wish Apple, was a little bit more, I guess, adventurous with their colors. So if you want something with a little bit more color, these are the Phantom Violet ones on my left. Your guys is right. You're gonna have to go over to the Galaxy Buds Pro. Now, the audio, which is what I'm just going to get right into because that's probably the most important part of this video. So in terms of the AirPods Pro, it's more balanced and consistent at any volume. It's when you start cranking up the volume, that's when you feel a bit more bass, but it's not overpowering. With the Galaxy Buds Pro, it's close. It's very close. It's balanced and consistent at any volume, but overall, it just feels more bass heavy. And I wouldn't say it's overpowering. It's more of, in terms of vibration, it's a stronger bass than the AirPods Pro. So next I want to talk about the controls. So the AirPods have the stem setting, and then on the Galaxy Buds, you have to touch the surface. I actually want to give this over to the Pro because I actually don't like the touch controls, because I find that whenever I want to adjust the Galaxy Buds in my ear, it enables the controls and you can block them in the settings, but I feel as though that's kind of like an oversight in a way, because I had on several occasions where I'm adjusting it, it pauses the song, skips it, or I'm on a phone call, I'm adjusting it and it ends the call. And if I were to block it, then it kind of defeats the purpose of having like a hands-free wireless earbud experience. Whereas on the Pro, when you decide to adjust it and whatnot, you're not really touching the stem. So in terms of the controls, I want to give it over to the AirPods Pro. So these both have active noise canceling. Once again, it's a very close, but the AirPods Pro, I would say, blocks more consistently. But with the Galaxy Buds Pro, it blocks very good. Like I'm telling you, it's really close, but I would say it's just not as consistent as the Pro. There's definitely a little bit more leakage going in, and I've tried all the ear tips, and this one has the best seal, but I just feel as though in terms of the active noise canceling, it's good, but it's just not as good as the AirPods Pro. So next I want to talk about the transparency mode, which is what they call it on iOS. I don't know why I said iOS, just the Apple ecosystem. And then in the Samsung ecosystem, it's called Ambient mode. So I also want to give this over to the AirPods Pro because in terms of transparency mode, it sounds like nothing is in your ear. It's really hard to convey it over video, but it's something that you have to try. It really does sound like nothing is in your ear when you have the AirPods Pro in. I do want to say though, in terms of the ambient mode on the Galaxy Buds Pro, if you do have the setting on medium, depending on I guess your ear canal and stuff, it does sound really good. The low setting just sounds like people are kind of far away in my opinion, and then high and very high, it just sounds like a lot of wind noise is going on. So in terms of ambient mode, for me and my preference, I would say medium setting is the best you can get. But in terms of overall transparency, ambient mode of things passing through and sounding clear, I'm gonna give it over to the AirPods Pro. So in terms of the features, they both have the capability of stopping, but the one thing I wanna mention is what I don't like about the Galaxy Buds Pro is because you have to take them both out in order for them to stop working. I feel as though, when you want to talk to someone, it's, just take one out, it should stop. That's something that's on the AirPods Pro, but if you want to stop the music that you're playing with, it sounds weird. If you want to stop the music that you're playing, you have to take both earbuds out on the Galaxy Buds Pro. So, depending on your preference, personally for me, I like just taking one out and stopping my music or whatever I'm listening to. So reading notifications out loud, they are both capable of doing that. But the Galaxy Buds Pro just has more features overall. So it does have the ability to do voice detection, which is really good. Although in terms of voice detection, I thought I would like it, but I feel as though, at least this is just for me, my lifestyle, how I work as a person, I feel as though it's just like a little bit rude when, someone approaches you to, engage in a conversation and you start talking, but you still have your earbuds in. So I always just like taking my earbuds out. Voice detection does work. It's a great feature, but I feel I don't really use it that much, but it's good. The other major benefit of the Galaxy Buds Pro that definitely wins over the iPhone is that it has a standalone app, so you can pretty much get the same features on both iOS and Android. So you may be wondering, why am I talking from my bed at this portion of the video? Because I'm an idiot and I forgot to talk about two of the major features of these two earbuds, and that is the dynamic switching between multiple devices and spatial audio. Now, dynamic switching between multiple devices, for Samsung side of things, all you need to do is have two Samsung devices, sign into your Samsung account, and you'll be able to dynamically switch between any of them once sound starts playing. On the iPhone side of things, not iPhone, on the Apple side of things, you just need two Apple products, sign into iCloud, the same iCloud. Once you start playing sound from any of them, it'll switch to that device. I would say these are even, but from my experience, the AirPods just want to switch all the time when you don't want them to, whereas on the Galaxy Buds Pro, it only switches when you start playing sound. I don't know why, but I think like just whenever sometimes I pick up the device, the AirPods just want to switch over to it when I don't want it to. So do keep that in mind, but you also have to factor in, for this feature to be useful to you, you have to have multiple devices. So if you don't have multiple devices, the dynamic switching shouldn't really matter to you. But if you do, I will say that you'll probably have a better experience on the Samsung side of things. Hopefully Apple can improve this with software updates, but for sure, seamless dynamic switching, I would give it over to Samsung. Now, spatial audio, hands down, AirPods Pro. And here is what I'm going to say and try to describe this for you. For spatial audio, it just, when you start moving your head in terms of what you're watching, of the content on the screen, the AirPods have a much smoother transition, and it also just sounds more open, and it sounds like things are coming at like diagonals. It's like, it really does feel like 360 audio. But when I was watching content on here with the Galaxy Buds Pro and I was moving my head around, walking around, it just sounds more harsh with the transitions of it trying to mimic the 360 audio or the spatial audio, whatever you want to call it. And it just didn't sound as dynamic or open as the AirPods Pro. It was a bit of a letdown because I really wanted Samsung to, give a good punch to Apple in this category. But I mean, in terms of spatial audio, I don't think it's that beneficial for people. Although if you do watch a lot of movies on your phone and you have earbuds, then I would say take advantage of spatial audio. But Samsung really did, I would say, drop the ball on this one for me. Just, comparison purposes, like this one just blows this out the water. I will also mention, I know this segment's getting long, you want to get back to the original video of me talking in front of the TV, but last thing I will say, I was listening to Spotify, and for some reason, whenever I unlock my phone and I open up the app and I'm listening to music and I feel like I'm talking really fast, need to slow down, but 360 audio kicks in for some reason, and it just made my music sound worse. So I ended up just disabling 360 audio altogether on the Galaxy Buds Pro. So spatial audio, 360 audio, like I said, kind of underwhelming on the Galaxy Buds Pro side of things. Back to the video. AirPods. In terms of the design, the case, it's pretty much just like the AirPods turned on the side. The Galaxy Buds Pro have a boxy design. So which one do I prefer? Honestly, it's like even. They're already pretty slim to me. There's a lightning port on the AirPods Pro and then USB-C on the Galaxy Buds Pro. For me personally, I'm gonna give it over to the Galaxy for that because it's like, why are we still using the lightning port or the lightning cable in general? We should just all move to USB-C. They both have capabilities of wirelessly charging. So in terms of design, I actually want to give it over to the Galaxy Buds, what's it called? Galaxy Buds Pro, because not only does it have USB-C, but it does have a light indicator on the inside as well. So when you put in your earbuds, it actually shows that they are charging. Something that I wish Apple could probably implement in their next iteration of AirPods Pro. So in terms of microphone, I would say that the AirPods Pro they both sound good overall. I would just say that the AirPods Pro have better canceling background noise, and your voice is a little bit softer when you're talking to people. On the Galaxy Buds Pro, I would say that the voices sound louder, but more background noise is coming in. But in terms of, who should I give it over to? I'm gonna say they're even, because the people that I've talked to on the phone, everyone says that I sound good. There's no real complaints in either one of them. So this is a test of me talking with the AirPods Pro. I do have a video playing in the background to simulate probably some background conversations that might be picked up. You guys can tell me how the microphone setting sounds. But in my opinion, I just think that the AirPods Pro drown out background noise just a little bit better and makes your voice softer as well. So this is me doing a talking test of the Galaxy Buds Pro. Similar test before, I do have a video playing in the background to simulate kind of like background conversations that might go on. From my personal experience, it does sound that the Galaxy Buds Pro allow a little bit more background noise in, but your voice is overall louder. So let me know what you guys think. So the next category is battery life. And in terms of listening to music or stuff with active noise canceling on, the Galaxy Buds is rated at 5 hours, then the AirPods Pro are rated at 4.5 hours. But if you decide to turn active noise canceling off, the battery life on the Galaxy Buds Pro go up to 8 hours, and then the AirPods Pro go up to 5 hours. So if battery life is a concern for you on the go, without your case, then you're gonna have to go over with the Galaxy Buds Pro. In terms of talking on the phone, I have had the AirPods Pro and the Galaxy Buds die on me, but the Galaxy Buds Pro last way longer. It's like an extra hour. So like I said, if battery life is a concern for you, I would say that you might want to go over to the Galaxy Buds Pro without a doubt. It's not even close. So in terms of comfort, I would say that it's honestly pretty even. In terms of design, I think people are eventually going to get used to either one of them. If it were me, I probably would get the white or black ones. The Phantom, not white, the silver or black one. Violet is cool and all, it's a new color, that's why I got it. But if I were to personally get one, I would get, I think I touched my mic by accident. I would personally get the black or silver of the Galaxy Buds Pro. I've gotten used to the design of, the stem design on the AirPods Pro. In terms of comfort, I would say they're both even. I would say better than the Galaxy Buds Live that Samsung put out last year. So now the final category of which one to get. And I mean, honestly, it's as simple as if you're on iPhone, you should just get the AirPods Pro. If you're on the Galaxy Buds side, or if you're on the Samsung side, you should just get the Samsung Galaxy Pro. I do think that this is a better implementation of the Galaxy Buds Live, but if you aren't a person who likes the silicone seal inside the earbuds, that the Galaxy Buds Live, or even, the Galaxy Buds Live would probably be a better choice for you. But like I said before, in terms of the biggest drawback for me was just, that minor adjustment when occasionally you have to adjust it. It just enables certain settings. So like I said, you can block that. But overall, I would say that the Galaxy Buds Pro by themselves, I would say are a huge improvement over the Galaxy Buds Live. Like I said, having that standalone app really does make this earbud much more convenient to use, just because you have that greater customization and you just know exactly what's going on. Like the biggest thing, I'm going on a tangent here, but just updating the earbuds are so easy, and I don't know how Apple has missed the mark on this. Like it's like a mystery trying to update the AirPods. I still don't know how to do it. You're supposed to have the case open, charging next to your phone, and it just updates whenever it wants. But Galaxy, you just go to the settings, click software update, search for one, boom, it's done. So that's my little tangent there. Like I said, if you're on iPhone, you should go ahead and get the AirPods Pro. If you are on Android, I do think that you should get the Galaxy Buds Pro. Pretty much split down the middle. But like I said, this is comparing to a 1.5 year old product. So I do think when the new AirPods come out, that will just be the new standard of wireless earbuds moving forward. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video of me doing a quick comparison between the AirPods Pro and the Galaxy Buds Pro. Really nice to see Samsung throw some punches at Apple and, you know, honestly go toe to toe with what they have to offer now. And, you know, congratulations to Samsung is what I can really say. I really do love this product. But I appreciate every sub, like, and comment. And as always, guys, much love.